1 month later, Matthew was at Washington University. It was the first day of school, though there was no lessons yet. Orientation first, then a party. The day felt carefully planned to appear welcoming, as if the institution itself were trying to soften the idea of permanence. The students were given 1 hour to settle in their rooms. Matthew used all of it. He unpacked methodically, laying out things if order might make the unfamiliar manageable. He didn't have much. A few changes of clothes, books, toiletries. What he owned fit easily into the space provided. Each student had a small room, a bed, storage built into the walls, a desk positioned near the window. The university had already supplied blankets and bedding, plain, sturdy, and new. The costs had been added into tuition, and they were told it was theirs to keep. Matthew smoothed the blanket once and then left it alone. Down the hall was a large communal bathroom. Past that, a dining room and kitchen. Laundry facilities were at the far end, already humming with unfamiliar routines. Everything was shared. Everything was labeled. Nothing belonged to him alone except for the room he stood in. When the hour ended, the students were gathered together. The dean spoke first. He welcomed them, congratulated them, and then told them something else. The kitchen staff, he said, were not their mothers. The cleaning staff were not personal servants. The university would maintain common spaces, but messes were not acceptable. Rooms were to be kept in order. Laundry was each student's responsibility. Matthew listened carefully. None of this surprised him. 3 meals a day would be provided: breakfast, dinner, and supper. Served at fixed hours. Attendance was encouraged. Waste was discouraged. Discipline was expected. Matthew thought of the diner, of flipping eggs, of wiping counters clean before anyone asked. When the dean finished speaking, the room shifted with quiet murmurs. Some students laughed. Some looked uncertain. Some looked offended. Matthew simply nodded. The place ran on rules and schedules. So did the world he came from. The difference was that there everyone was new at it. Later there would be music, noise, instructions that felt too fast to remember. But now Matthew returned to his room and sat at his desk. Outside the window, the campus moved around him. Inside, he folded his jacket neatly and placed it where it belonged.